A young man was wading through a river when he came across a large golden eagle. He carefully held it in his arms to examine it and found that one of its wings seemed to be injured. Fortunately, there were no other wounds. It appeared to have been trapped for some time and looked quite weak. Upon closer inspection, the young man discovered that the eagle was female. After being rescued, the golden eagle kept staring at a tall tree not far away, as if something important was there. The young man followed her gaze and soon noticed a nest in the tree, likely the eagle's home. In a hurry, the young man took the golden eagle to a nearby hospital. X-rays revealed that her wing was indeed fractured. Meanwhile, the young man, fully equipped, climbed up the tall tree step by step. Sure enough, he found two golden eagle chicks in the nest, crying for food with their beaks open, thinking their mother had returned. Unfortunately, the mother eagle could no longer be there to care for them. The young man looked up at the sky where birds of prey were circling. Without their mother's protection, the chicks were in great danger. If not attacked, they would starve. So, the young man gently packed them into a sack to bring them down. The two little ones, not understanding what was happening, just stared blankly with their big round eyes as they were placed into the rescue box. Luckily, the young man was taking them to a better place. Once home, he lovingly prepared chopped meat for them. After a day of hunger, the chicks finally got to eat. From then on, the young man personally fed them every day. Over time, the chicks became very attached to him and even started actively taking food from his hand. The chicks had clearly inherited their mother's gentle temperament. To ensure their healthy growth, the young man set up a spacious area and fed them large portions of meat daily. Although they lost their mother at a young age, they were now living a happy life thanks to his meticulous care. Soon, the chicks grew into young eagles. Their bodies became much larger, and their fluffy down had turned into beautiful brown and black feathers. They were very close to each other, with the older brother always looking after the younger one. As the eagles grew stronger, the young man began training them in flying and hunting. He set up a field with a small fish pond to simulate the wild. Within just a few days, the young eagles learned how to fly and even started catching fish with remarkable accuracy. 3 months passed, and the once tiny chicks had become powerful, nearly adult golden eagles. They had mastered both flying and hunting, proving they were ready to survive on their own. It was time to return them to nature. That day, the young man and a friend tried to catch the now strong eagles with nets. The birds struggled, trying to escape, but as soon as they saw the familiar face of their caretaker, they calmed down and let him hold them without resistance, fully trusting the human who had raised them. Before parting, the young man gave them one last meal of fish as a farewell gift. After this, they'd be on their own. The eagles seemed to sense the moment of goodbye. Their eyes showed sadness, reluctant to leave, but as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. The young man attached ID tags to their legs, ensuring he could help them if they ever encountered danger in the wild. Then, like parents sending their children off into the world, the two men carried the eagles back to the forest where they were first found. Despite the deep emotional bond, he knew it was time to let go. After being released, the eagles didn't fly away immediately. Instead, they circled in the sky above for a long time, as if expressing their heartfelt gratitude. Surely, these two golden eagles would never forget the kind human who rescued and raised them.